What if the very thing you keep searching for is the reason you keep failing? I'm talking about motivation. That powerful rush you feel at the beginning. A new idea excites you. You feel unstoppable. You tell yourself, this time, it will be different. But then a few days pass. The work becomes boring. The excitement fades. And that powerful motivation disappears. What's left behind is another unfinished project and a quiet feeling of failure. Here's the truth. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You've just been using the wrong fuel. Let me tell you a simple story about a young watchmaker and an impossible clock. This story holds a lesson far more powerful than motivation. Leo was a watchmaker. He had inherited a small, dusty shop from his father, a man once known as one of the finest watchmakers in the country. The shop was filled with tiny tools, magnifying glasses, and the gentle ticking of old clocks. Leo was talented. He understood how gears, springs, and wheels worked together to measure time. But Leo was impatient. He felt bored fixing simple watches or replacing batteries. In his mind, he wasn't just a repairman. He was an inventor. His sketchbook was filled with grand designs, clocks with moving planets, dancing figures, and complex mechanisms. These ideas excited him. He would work on them passionately, for hours. But the moment he faced a difficult problem, his excitement vanished. He'd push the project aside, waiting for a new idea to inspire him. Because of this, his shop began to fail. Dust gathered on the counters. Customers stopped coming. The silence grew louder than the ticking clocks. One morning, an old wealthy man entered the shop. He placed a beautiful but silent grandfather clock on the counter. "It hasn't worked in 50 years, the man said quietly. "Many have tried to fix it. They all failed. They said your father was the only one capable." He looked at Leo and added, "If you can make it tick again, I'll pay enough to save this shop." A surge of motivation rushed through Leo. This wasn't boring work. This was a legendary challenge. "I'll fix it," Leo said confidently. For the first few days, he worked with passion, carefully taking the clock apart. But soon, the real work began. There were more than 1,000 tiny parts. Each one had to be cleaned, checked, and measured. The work was slow, repetitive, boring. Within a week, Leo's motivation was gone. One afternoon, frustrated, he knocked a tray of tiny screws onto the floor. Sitting there, picking them up, he felt like a failure. He decided he would give up. That night, while cleaning his father's old desk, he found a hidden drawer. Inside were his father's work journals. They weren't filled with stories of genius or inspiration. They were filled with simple entries. Cleaned Mrs. Gable's pocket watch. Took 3 hours. Failed to fix the town hall clock today. Will try again tomorrow. At the end of one journal, a single paragraph was written. "A man who works only when inspired will have many beginnings and no endings. A clock ticks, not because it feels inspired, but because it follows its rules. A craftsman must do the same. Show up first." The feeling may come later. The words hit Leo deeply. His father wasn't great because he was always motivated. He was great because he was disciplined. The next morning, Leo made a decision. He created a simple rule. He would work on the clock for 4 hours every morning, no matter how he felt. Some days were painful. Some days felt pointless. But he showed up. Slowly, something changed. He began to feel quiet pride, not in big ideas, but in small progress. After 3 weeks, he found the problem. A single bent tooth on a tiny gear. He fixed it, reassembled the clock, and finally, it ticked. The sound was beautiful. Not because it was loud, but because it was earned. The old man returned and listened silently. "You've given me back a piece of my childhood," he said softly. Leo understood then. The work was never about genius. It was about service and discipline. Here is the lesson for us. Motivation is the spark. But discipline is the engine. Learn to love the process, not just the reward. And when you don't feel like showing up, that's when it matters most. Great things aren't built by sudden lightning. They're built by quiet, steady effort, day after day. Show up.